Okay, sales students, this week we're going to have a pop quiz, so let's get you ready for it. What I need you to do first of all is get a pen or pencil and get a quick piece of paper. So grab right there around your desk or whatever and pull that out to get ready. So just like a school teacher back in junior high or high school, sales coach is giving you a pop quiz today. So as you're getting ready for that, let me tell you how we're going to do this. I'm going to give you 5 perimeters. They're going to be either a word or phrase, just real short. And then what I want you to do is think about for just a moment what you think is the most important out of those 5, the number one thing as it relates to your clients. So you got your pencil, you got your pen, got that piece of paper? Okay, here are the 5 parameters. Get ready to copy. Here they are. First of all, manners and charm, product knowledge, empathy and understanding, enthusiasm, and then fun. So just in review, write these down again. Manners and charm, product knowledge, empathy and understanding, enthusiasm, and fun. So write those down and just take a couple moments here and look at them and think about, what do I think is the most important to my client? So let's play some Jeopardy music. Okay, perfect. I'm sure you guys have got that down now. So anyway, look at that and pick your number one choice, what you think is the most important thing as it relates to your client. Now, let me give you the basis of the answer that I'm about to give you. A couple years ago, a major sales association did a survey of clients who had just bought a product. And you know what? It really doesn't matter what industry that it was in or anything like that, because you know what? It works all the same. All the way from car sales to selling TVs at Best Buy to outbound phone sales and loan officers, all industries across the board. It still works the same in the client psyche. So let me give you the results of the survey. And the survey basically said this. The survey went out to clients who had bought financial products. And it said out of these 5 things, the ones I just gave you, what is the most important thing as it relates to your salesperson and getting the deal done? And here's what the respondent said. So check this out. First of all, leading the pack is enthusiasm, with 51% of the survey respondents taking enthusiasm as their number one choice. Number 2, empathy and understanding at 25%. Whoa. Number 3, manners. Only 10% out of the whole survey picked manners. And following up in the bottom, woo! Look at that. Fun, 7%. Okay, and there is a difference between fun and enthusiasm. And picking up the bottom of the pack was product knowledge at 7%. So this is how the client scored it. How did you score it? And let's look at it. If you take just enthusiasm and empathy and understanding, that's over 75%, over 3/4 of the audience that was surveyed in that poll picked 1, enthusiasm, and then 2, empathy and understanding. And watch out for all you analytical thinkers. Look at where product knowledge was. It was at the very bottom of the survey. So think about that for a moment. So what I did just a few seconds ago is I actually wrote down 10 things. Because, some people ask me, well, Chuck, how do I increase my enthusiasm in my sales? I wrote down 10 things. Let me give them to you real quick, and they're in the article that I'm sharing with you at GetSalesResultsNow.com. Number 1, the 5 people that you spend the most time with, are they enthusiastic? Again, you become the average sum of the 5 people that you associate with. So if you're hanging out with people who are negative and down on everything and, ornery, all this, guess what? You're going to be negative on ornery too. Number 2, do you eat energy-providing foods on a consistent basis? I mean, are you nourishing your body to where you're going to be healthy, strong, and have a lot of physical enthusiasm as well? Number 3, are you fired up about what you do in sales? Man, if you're not fired up about your sales position, leave. Go do something else. All you're doing is poking holes in the ship. Number 4, do you have a dream board and use visual effects in your office to keep you motivated on those days where you need some help being enthusiastic? Like, what's your daily income goal? What's your monthly income goal? Those kind of things. right behind me I have a picture of the cockpit in my airplane because I know I have to work hard to pay for that dang airplane. So think about that. So number 5 was daily and weekly goals. Number 6, do you have the right accountability partner? The salesperson at the office next to you, did they let you slide, or did they hold you accountable? Do they hold you accountable to higher standards? Number 7, do you work on your sales trade outside of your office? Do you just do the 8 to 5 thing and go home and watch Dallas Cowboys football like last night's victory? Those kind of things. Or are you doing the training, the reading of the books, and the learning of the techniques? I just came across a closing manual the other day, closing tips and sales rebuttals. Man, I've already handed out to like 25 salespeople because they can, gain from that information. But you know what? If they just set it down and do nothing with it, hey, they're not going to learn anything. They're not going to be as enthusiastic. Last couple ones, are you coachable? Are you or aren't you? Are you open and available for new things? And the last one is, are you happy and smile all the time? A speaker once said that when you walk into a room, you either brighten it or you darken it. Where are you? Do you brighten that room or do you darken it with your attitude? So enthusiastic is very, very important. Salespeople, like as an example, if you're in your office talking to clients and you're doing phone work, stand up. That'll help you. In one of my sales offices in Dallas, these people are outbound phone salespeople and they never ever see their clients. But guess what? They're dressed in full-blown suits and dresses. Why? Because we know that level of self-esteem helps bring up that level of enthusiasm, higher levels of professionalism, higher levels of enthusiasm. Now, let's go to the bottom. We've talked about being enthusiastic. Let's go to the bottom of the barrel, product knowledge. Again, I see these salespeople, they get hired by a company, and you know what? They spend 30 days trying to learn everything. And you know what? The survey says that learning everything, that learning all the product knowledge in the world is not going to do any good. Why? Because the client buys what? Between enthusiasm and product knowledge, what are they buying? What did the survey just tell us? Enthusiasm. Absolutely. The product knowledge, forget it. So not that you shouldn't learn everything, but let me give it to you this way. The client, in their mind, there's 3 things that go off. They're doing a scorecard in there. And it's on you, the company, and the products. Okay? The most important is you. And your enthusiasm will outsell the client every time over anybody that knows everything that there is to know about the specific client. So in closing today, let me just share this with you. Up-level that level of enthusiasm. Become more healthy with your body and spirit, and be able to go out and really contribute with your product and service and your sales expertise to those clients, and be very enthusiastic about what it is that you do. And also remember this, if you need sales seminars, chuckbauer.com. If you need individualized sales training, or if you're a sales manager out there today looking at this video, check out chuckbauer.com for my sales management consulting programs. In addition to that, sales tools from one-page websites, to main point cards, to fast facts profiles, to marketing tools, things that are done by professional graphic artists, websites that are done by an IT team that is second to none out there, all these different things. And last but not least, if you're not using video to communicate with your clients, from video emailing to broadcasting and all those kind of things, you are missing the boat, and I guarantee you that someday you will be using video in your sales and communication processes. So with that, I just grant you a great week. Godspeed, good selling, and we'll see you next week. Take care for now. Bye-bye.